Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we got another one of the 101 series videos. It's going to be Stadium Creator 101. A couple days ago we did the video where I like sped up the process and made my stadium and like showed you guys how it was done. But today I'm going to actually show you how to do it, how Stadium Creator actually works, and how you can use the tools to make the coolest stadium you possibly can. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man, subscribe, and yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. I was sitting on that main menu screen a little bit too long, and it accidentally went to whatchamacallit, to the demo mode. You go to Stadium Creator up here at the top right hand corner of your screen, and when you go in, what it's going to do is it's going to give you these templates. So I've got Big T Park here. This is my ballpark that I made. So this is what you can end up making. I ended up making this from scratch. There's a little gnat flying around. Sorry. So I made this from scratch, and I'll show you guys how you can do that. Or you can start with a template. And what you do is you can pick like triple decker here. You can pick any of these ballparks. So we'll just kind of pick one at random. And let's kind of see. Let's see which one we got. Let's go with this one's got the Ferris wheel. Let's go with this one. Tropical Falls. All right. So we're going to take Tropical Falls, and we're going to go in here, and it loads up really quick here on the PS5. So I put this camera up here in the middle, so I'd kind of be out of the way so you guys could see everything, hopefully. So what it does when you are in here, now you're inside the template. You can move, if you see right dead center in the screen, the left joystick, you can move forward, and there you are. Now you're inside of the Create a Stadium feature. So it's pretty cool. You can move all around. Every piece has its own little block. You can see what it is and all that, and then you can also look at other pieces and stuff in here as well. So now just know that right now I am in easy mode. All right, you hit the touchpad, by the way, to back up to this menu so that it pops back up for you. I am in edit mode easy. If you notice in the bottom left corner down here where it's lit up red, if you touch your X or I guess A on the Xbox, it switches to edit mode Pro. When you are in easy mode, you cannot add props. Like at square is add prop. You cannot add props. And it'll take you a little while, by the way, to get the controls down for how the camera moves all around in here and everything. And oh my God, it gets kind of crazy. So you can't add props in here. But fear not, when you're in a template like this, push that touchpad, you go into pro mode, and then you move forward again, go back to the map, and then now look, I hit the square. Square, we can add props, all right? So you obviously can't put it on the field. But if you wanted to put this, I'm just showing you guys just for the purpose of literally showing you. If you wanted to stick it right there, you could just put that right there and have this weird hovering set of stands out there. So it'd be kind of weird looking. But maybe you could do something like that with a spaceship stadium. Have your stadium look like it's hovering like an alien spacecraft too, because I know they have UFOs you can put it. It'd be funny, whatever. But all right, so most of the buttons down here at the bottom, obviously you're going to move around with L. You got orbit, select prop, add prop, and we already went over the add prop one. You can select the prop by pressing X, or it would be A there on the Xbox controller. I think I said B earlier, but it's A, sorry. So that's how you select the pieces. Since we're in pro mode, I could change that to that if I want to. So there we go. We can change that to that. And then as you're adding stands, now keep in mind, we're just messing around with this. We're not even going to save this thing. But keep in mind, as you're messing around, and like if you're going to add stands in, let's say I was right here on this, and I want to add a prop. Hit add prop while you're on this stand piece, all right? And then select this one. We're on height control right now, so I need to move it around and then go back to height control, which is your triangle button or Y on Xbox. If you come up close to this piece, and then if you press in on the L3, the joystick, the left joystick, let's see, there it goes, and move it a little closer, it snaps right into place right there. And then you can let go with it if you want, or just hit, well, I can't add anything, I guess, because I was on, no, I thought I was. It wouldn't let me add that there because it was red. That's right. It was, so there's already stuff here, so I couldn't add it. I think it was actually cutting into the field, possibly. That's why. If it cuts onto the field and it shows it red, then you can't add it. But that's how you do that. You snap it into place with that L3, the left joystick button, and it'll help you line up your stands and make your stands kind of crazy and cool and stuff like that. So, but let's go in here. We can add prop. There's all kinds of different things. If you notice, if you move side to side, well, we don't want to put it all the way there. Let's put it here, okay? If you go here, you can move side to side, and there's tons of pieces, tons of different types of stands and roofs and all that stuff, man. I mean, it's all here. You can keep scrolling. I'm going through it really fast just so I can show you guys how many pieces individually there are. I think we went maybe all around here now. But pretty cool stuff. All right, there we go. Now I know we've gone through. All right, you got upper deck pieces, lower deck pieces, mid deck pieces, suite pieces, all kinds of pieces. I feel like Bubba Gump in Forrest Gump talking about the shrimp. That's how many pieces we got. All right, so they've got lettering here. They've got all kinds of stuff here. You got, if you move up and down, you can choose what type of things they are. Like these are concourses, different bricks, or so you can make anything from scratch. All right, landscaping. You got rocks and big features, little features. You can build stuff, set it up on there in the outside and the perimeter and all. You got roadways. You've got flags. You've got furnishings. Different types of furniture. I mean, look at this. So you can get detailed as hell if you really want to. All right, or you can be a little bit vague too. Statues, man. We got big statues, little statues. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see some of these. They're on the field. That's why they're lit up red, by the way, meaning I couldn't place it there. So that's why that's doing that. But we got concession stands. There's a bunch of concession stands. You got fences and gates, scoreboards. Let's spin these suckers around. They are nice, man, the scoreboards. And they do function, too, once you play in the game. So pretty cool, man. They got big ones and stuff, too, you can use. So signs, the hit it here signs are great. Concession stands, wildlife, dinosaurs, man. Who doesn't want a dinosaur? I've got a T-Rex. It's Big T Park, and it's a Big T-Rex I've got in right field. So why not, right? And trees, you can add that in. Some plants, make it a cornfield like Field of Dreams if you choose. And I mean, look at this, a meteor, an asteroid belt. That's what it is. A basketball court. We can move this stuff out here. We got another basketball court, outdoor court, batting cages, the big A, bridges. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff, man. There's get creative. You can go through here. I can go through it for hours, but I just want to show you guys at least briefly what this stuff is. All right, let's back up here. If you go to Stadium Properties, this is going to be where you can change the stadium name, the stadium place, the stadium location, and the freaking altitude. Let me address the freaking altitude situation. It may be fixed by the time you're watching this video, because if you're watching it in a few months, I hope they fix it. But right now, altitude matters on creative stadiums. You can go all the way up to, I don't know what it is exactly. I think it's a mile high. Let's see. It won't let me, let's see. Inner altitude under 5280. So yeah, it has to be at 5280 or below, which I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people are putting it at 5280. It's home run ballparks, man. It's home run. You can hit a contact weak pop-up with a 20-30 power player, and they're all home runs. It is ridiculous. Don't do that. Just set it at 0. They're going to change it anyway. I'm sure they're going to take it out. They better. It's worse than wind. That's for sure. When we had wind and they kept that in the game until they took it out. So, which is a natural thing, but whatever. So anyway, the year built, you can change that. You can change the templates here. I don't know what these templates are right here. I haven't noticed what these actually, I really don't know, because I've scrolled through this and I haven't been able to figure out. It doesn't change anything when you update these. You can change the color of your seats. If you want some hot pink seats, I've got some, oh, hold on. There we go. If you want some hot pink seats though, man, I've got some purple ones at my ballpark. So, we got to do the under 5280. We're doing it at 22 for Big Time K22. Why not, right? All right, there we saved it. Look, our seats are now pink. They actually are. It's sunny, so you can't quite tell, but they really are. All right, so you got all those things, and then let's see if we go over here. You got scenery. You can change the scenery of the ballpark right here. You can put all the grass and stuff around it, around the edges of it, frosted grass, whatever, snow. Distant scenery, you can change it to cities, coastal, mountains. You can make it whatever you want. There's all kinds of options in there. On the field right here, you can actually change. We need to back up so you can actually see this. You can change what the field actually looks like right here. Okay, you can change the color of the field pretty much. So what type of turf you like for your grass or your field there. The pattern, you can change it as well. And then the infield dirt, you can adjust that as well. And then you got outfield wall. Keep in mind with the outfield wall, you cannot physically move the outfield wall in or out and be able to play it online. If you do that with the outfield wall, and I'll show you guys real quick. Look, watch. If you take the outfield wall and drag it in, if you notice in the upper right corner, we got this bat symbol that popped up right there. That bat symbol popped up and told us, no, you cannot play online. This is a unhittable ballpark online. So now we can't do that. So it makes it kind of crappy, you know, whatever. So you don't want to do that, and it's kind of hard to get it to go away after you move it. So just don't adjust the walls. What you can do with the walls, though, you can change the padding, and you can change the color on the wall. So if you select the wall, actually, it's best if you start way over here, select this piece, and then if you press the up button, you can add a piece or a section, or down and deselect it, because once you get over here, these little pieces, it's a pain to do each one. All right, but when you're doing this, if you hit the X button or A on Xbox, you can change the color of the wall, make it look however you want, and you can put brick on it if you want right there. It looks pretty cool. We're just doing little sections, I know, but we're just messing around to show you guys. It looks ridiculous right now, doesn't it? So that's how you do that. But do not, like I said, you can change the color and the padding or whatever like that. But you cannot adjust the height or the distance other than going with a predetermined, already made wall. And there's 150, I believe they said in the stream, that they have for you to choose from. So it's pretty cool. And then prop inventory. Well, we went through the props already, so you can go through the props on your own. And then vault. When you guys get done, here's how you do this. By the way, and here's the vault, so you guys can go and look at other people's stadiums right here, and it'll show whether they are able to be played online or not. There's some crazy ones. People have done some crazy stuff, so it's pretty cool stuff. I said cruel stuff. Some of it is pretty cruel stuff. This will randomize all your stadium at the press of a button, so you can do this, and there you go. It like randomizes a few things. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to randomize too much, but kind of crazy. And then when you get ready to save it, you go in here and save, and then you will save it over top of one of the template spots. You only have 30 slots. Those templates are taking up those 30 slots right now. So maybe choose your least favorite when you go to save it that you'd like to get rid of, because that's the one that you're going to cover up and take control over. So and you can always go back and adjust your ballparks and do little tweaks and twerks to them, whatever, to them as you choose and as you see fit. So that's kind of nice too. But let me back out here real quick and show you one more thing. All right, here we are. You can also hit the triangle button, and if you hit triangle, you can go back to home plate and get that home plate view at any time. So if I'm right here and I'm repositioned, you can just right back to home plate. All right, we've got crazy floating stands at this park. And then you can also grid it. If you want to grid the park, if this is easier for you to operate with, you can grid the entire thing so you can see everywhere. I believe it grids the entire deal, so you can see everything. But don't worry about so much the outside of your ballpark. It kind of comes together, and you're really not going to see it anyway. You're going to see this pretty much from here all over there. So it's pretty cool, man. Go in there and have fun with it. You guys enjoy your ballparks. Enjoy the Stadium Creator feature. We've asked for it for years. It's finally here. We're all happy. We love it. This stadium looks nuts. I'll get you guys one last look at my stadium real quick, and we'll take one look at it because I've made a few tweaks to it since we actually went in and did that video. So let me go to load right here. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Big T Park. Let's load it up real quick. Here it is. I've got the grid on. We'll turn it off. And here's everything we got, man. Now, I started with this one from scratch. And what you guys can do is one of the templates is actually blank. It's a blank template, man. It just gives you the field. That's all it does, because you can't take the field away. And it gives you the field. So I've got like the old ballpark over here. It kind of looks like. And yeah, don't look too close at everything, because some stuff's just floating and stuff the way I have it is positioned. But it looks pretty cool, man, when you're at home plate and you get to see it. I used to own a burger restaurant in right field at a ballpark, and having one out here is pretty neat up there. So and there he is, Big T Rex. I told you guys it's Big T Field, so, or Big T Park. But keep in mind, watch up in your upper right corner how much save space you guys have left with your pieces. Big pieces take up more size. Obviously, there's smaller pieces like trees and stuff are going to take up less. Stands and big buildings are going to take up more. So just kind of be aware of that. But you guys have a great rest of your day. If you got any questions or anything about Stadium Creator, please do not hesitate to ask and let me know. I will answer them, and like I always do. You guys have a great rest of your day, and smash that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.